Ever since Michael Jackson's death, we've been looking into his life. Turns out he trusted a lot of people. Friends tell us he was so naive, so innocent, he often trusted the wrong people. In fact, by the end, they say, he was living in fear of his top advisor, a man by the name of Tome. This morning, you'll hear Jackson himself talking about Tome in a recording never heard before. He's frightened and looking for a way out. There was one man who made his way in. Tome had an all-access pass to Jackson's life. Did Michael Jackson trust the wrong people?
A lot of times in life he did.
You, that Tome was
He said he's trying to say who I can see and where I can see them. And he's
taken over Michael's complete life. He had taken over.
June Gatlin was Michael's spiritual advisor.
Michael was deathly afraid of him. That's an excellent word, deathly afraid.
What was Michael afraid of?
He was afraid of who this man is, afraid of whatever this man may or be capable of doing.
Court papers reveal Tome's been accused of everything from fraud to making threats. And all of it, friends say, was getting too close for Michael Jackson.
Last time we spoke, you told me to check on Dr. Tome, and I did a complete checking.
In September 2008, with Michael's permission, she taped one of their phone sessions. In this exclusive recording never heard before, Michael launches into his fears about his top advisor, Tome.
This guy, she just has ways about him that looks like see what he's done. He's got this divide between me and my representatives, and I don't talk to my lawyer, my accountants. I talk to him, and he talks to them. That's not good. I know it's not good. I don't like it. And I want to get somebody in there with him that I know and trust. I don't know what's in my accounts. I don't know.
Oh, that's not good, Michael.
I know that's not good.
When Michael talked to you about Tome, what did he say?
June, I don't like him. I don't trust him. He's mean. He's trying to keep me and separate me from everything and everybody I love.
You cannot allow somebody to just be in total control of your life.
I totally agree with that. That's why I'm calling you.
Michael's friends and business associates told us Tome was abusing his power, both financially and emotionally, cutting Michael off from his oldest friends, even his own family. So how did a complete stranger get so close to the world's most famous performer? It was the summer of 2008. Friends say Michael Jackson was frail and depressed. It had been 7 years since his last original hit. Jackson had hundreds of millions of dollars of debt and was in danger of losing Neverland. Things were bad. That's when his brother Jermaine introduced Michael to Tome, a wealthy businessman who promised to pull Michael out of his finances. How much control did Tome have over Michael Jackson's finances?
He had pretty much complete control.
In what way?
He had checking accounts. He was having money put into the accounts. He was signing checks.
He was signing checks for Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
And Michael allowed that?
He gave him the power to do it.
Tome kept his promise and saved Neverland from foreclosure. He says he was trying to do what was best for the man he described as his friend. He also negotiated Jackson's comeback tour with AEG, but behind the scenes, Tome was plagued with problems. NBC News has obtained hundreds of pages of court documents from the 1990s detailing allegations of fraudulent real estate loans against Tome. He resolved the suits before they went to trial without ever admitting any liability. He goes by Dr. Tome, but he isn't licensed to practice medicine in any of the states he's lived in. Tome has claimed he's an ambassador at large for the country of Senegal. We checked with the Senegalese embassy in Washington. They've never heard of him. We, of course, wanted to speak with Tome for this story, to ask him about all the accusations. He declined our request for an on-camera interview. In fact, just in the past several days, his people stopped returning our calls entirely. The final straw came just months before Michael's death, as he announced his London concerts. A happy moment with drama backstage. Michael's personal possessions were up for auction, and Tome got into a dispute with the auctioneers. In court papers obtained by NBC News, the auctioneer said Tome's people actually threatened their lives, saying there will be bloodshed. Tome denies ever telling anyone to say that, but it was enough for Michael Jackson to sever ties with the man who ran his life.
Right.
This is the letter written on May 5th, 2009, signed by Michael Jackson himself. It says, Dr. Tomei R. Tomei is no longer authorized to represent me. But friends say Tomei didn't take the hint. He kept trying to do business on Michael's behalf. The day of Michael's death, he was at the hospital.
If you please, there will be no question.
And weeks after Michael died, he said this to Matt.
I'm still in charge of Michael's Jackson's business. Till otherwise I am informed not to do so.
While he refused to speak on camera, Tomei told us off camera the truth about everything will come out. But he wouldn't elaborate on what the truth is or when it will come out.
You also might.
Were you under the influence of drugs or alcohol that impaired your ability to understand what you were doing?
It could have been medication, yes.
Impaired by the taking of prescription medications or something else at the time you signed these two documents?
Could have been.
Okay. Is that your best recollection, is that you signed these while impaired, not knowing what they meant?
You could maybe say so, but I don't remember that.
Weren't impaired by the taking of prescription medication at the time you signed this?
Could have been. I don't know.
How long during 2000?
I love you so much. Thank you all. This is it. This is it. But I just want to say that these will be my final show performances in London. This will be it. This is it. And when I say this is it, it really means this is it. Because